Hey guys, me again, and I'm here tonight doing some instructional videos for you. And if you're wondering why you're seeing a beach, it's because that's where I wish I were right now, but I'm not, unfortunately. I'm here teaching on how to do dragon attacks. Hooray, we love dragons because they're awesome. They're awesomely stupid, but they're awesome. Okay, so here's our first one, and you can see that he takes out the air defense over there, and we always take out the air defense. Bleh, I can't talk. We always take out the air defense furthest away from where we are going to attack. Okay, so as you see, he dropped one dragon on either side, and he's going straight down the middle. Now we do that. We drop a dragon on either side first, and sometimes our barbarian king, and well, yeah, and queen if you happen to have one. But we do that to corral them towards the center because that's where you want them to go. Otherwise, they will wander all over the place, as you probably know. So if you've tried dragons at all. If you're new to dragons, then I suggest you practice a time or two before going to war with them. Okay, so anyway, there they go. They're going straight for the middle, and as you see, he dropped his balloons in there as well, and the balloons will go for only defenses, where dragons will attack anything and everything, especially those things that you do not want them to attack. So if there's an air defense nearby, generally they will attack anything but that. So like I said, dragons are kind of stupid, but you gotta love them. They're very lovable, fiery little beasts. Anyway, so this guy cleans up with 3 stars, and let's zip it on to finish there. Yeah, and that's Ash, and Ash is very good at this. Okay, here's the next one. Another Town Hall 8. Now the air defenses here are in a triangle, and that's generally the way you will find them. And they are kind of deep inside. Usually I don't recommend going for doing an air raid on a base that has the air defenses deep inside. So this player is, I think that's Alan there, yes. And he is using some rage spells. And I thought he was using a healer spell, and also he's got his poison spell. So when there go the troops out of the clan castle, he will drop that spell on top of them and poison them and burn them. There they go. Yes. Okay, good. So he kind of got lucky. These kind of attacks are a little bit risky because one, the air defenses are so tight in the center, and also dragons have a tendency to wander off. And he got very, very lucky because the dragon did actually turn back to the air defense. Oh my goodness. Wait a minute. Somebody must have misprogrammed that dragon or something. I don't know. Maybe he just trained him very well. Okay, so speeding up here. So as you can see, this is not a Dragoonlite. This was just a Dragon Rage spell. Dragon Rage spell attack, rather. And those are, like I said, a bit risky. And you usually can do pretty well with them if the defenses are not too high level. Okay, so here's another one. Another Town Hall 8. And this player, like, he just zaps the snot out of that and takes that air defense right out. And as you see, he takes the furthest one out, and these other 2, he's going to go straight down the middle, straight in between them. So basically, you want to get as close to those air defense as you can and go that direction. And there we go. He corrals them straight down the middle, and here comes... Oh, looky, there's a dragon there to meet us. Oh, hello, Mr. Dragon. Oh, let's burn him. Okay, so he takes him right out. And I think there was a poison spell, I believe. Yes, This screen is so tiny, I can hardly see it. So anyway, so there go the dragons straight down the center. He drops his balloons in there. And since they have some coverage, they are going to just one by one pick off the defenses. And because they got to those, because it's all about numbers with dragons. you have all those dragons there, and they basically overwhelm those two poor little air defenses there. The other one is gone. So if that were still there, it would have probably taken out 2 or 3 more of their dragons. But since he took it out, that's great. And the other defenses are not strong enough to take out those dragons. So there we go. Speed them up and finish them off for another 3 stars. Hooray! Okay, and the next one. This one is Girded's attack, and he does very well with it. He's also going to do a Dragoonlite. Now, if you notice here, I noticed that he kind of forgot a spell. I guess he dropped it quickly, and it's like, oh my gosh, does he even notice? Does he even know that he did not take out that air defense? If you do not zoom in on those air defenses and you drop 3 spells, you can miss. And that really sucks. There's nothing worse than wasting your very expensive spells. So make sure you are not highlighted on any of their spells or anything. Double check and make sure, because otherwise you will zap nothing, or you'll lose your spells, and that just really sucks, especially in a war. So zoom in on it, tap it 3 times real quick, and just try not to miss. If, like I said, if you're zoomed in, you can't miss, and you will take that air defense right out, and that is what you need to do. So as you can see, he just cleans up this base, no problem at all. Now I'm not quite sure why he dropped the king way over on that side, but whatever. Hey, it still worked. Not even sure where the king went to. Oh, there he is. He's running along under the dragons. Be sure also and check your corners. And another thing, another tip, do not waste time. Get those dragons dropped. Get it done. Don't sit there and wait all day. Now this is an example of how not to do a dragon attack. Okay, so this poor guy, he doesn't know what he's doing. So he's going in with rage and healer spells. And as you can see, he's got all his dragons going straight towards the center. And he drops his spells. Well, he waits till they get to center, which is a good thing to do. But he kind of waits way too long to drop those the clan castle troops. So they're basically kind of ineffective. Now those air defenses have picked off a good number of those dragons, especially that far away one. It's sitting there. Oh, look, see, just destroyed his dragons basically. And his dragon took a right when we wanted him to take a left. Well, we didn't, because he was the enemy, haha. So we were happy that his dragon went and took a right. Okay, so now I'm going to wrap this up with just some summary statements here at the end. If you need to pause it, go ahead. And this is such an easy attack. I mean, it's really a no-brainer. It's so easy, and you can 3-star, you can 6-star every war. Just practice it a couple times. You will master it in no time. Super easy.